Yeah, we started on Monday and we thought about what can we do combining blockchain and IoT in our days. And so we came up with a very popular place, which is called Stuttgart, as you heard before, because a lot of people say, well, there's no smog, but there is smog sometimes. And so we decided, what can we do about this, and build up something which brings us to a solution set which can help everybody. My friend Carl, who's living in Stuttgart, said about, I don't trust what's happening there. And with a little search today, I recognized that only 8 sensor stations are in place right now in Stuttgart. So it's a bit difficult to be really optimistic and getting every time the right data, the right information. So we told him, hey Carl, you can buy now a new product from our side we developed and you can earn money out of it. And our colleagues here will show you how you can earn money in the next slides and then with the technology we put behind there. Much more important, and that was the main focus we had in the last days, is what's about research. Researchers are normally looking for getting data, information, and if they don't have enough money on their own to build all this data they were looking for, reaching for, we found out that we have a good way to help them with our solution set to get this kind of information also in a selling part with a marketplace where we put it together. And now I will hand over for the technical part.
So I'm taking the part of a scientist here, and to continue answering the question that just came up, how is Alice going to find out if she's endangered and might die because of some environmental problems? So me as a scientist, I have this issue that there are many proprietary databases that I could use for my research, but it will be very difficult for me maybe to get those data because environmental data is kind of sensitive, and maybe some certain companies or the state, whoever is keeping this proprietary database might not want or can share it for, like, for example, legal reasons or privacy issues. So what I would like to have as a research is the following. I want to do state-of-the-art research, which is not paper-based and it's not Excel-based, but it's big data-based and maybe even real-time based, as there are real-time issues that might happen today that might not be happening tomorrow, and real-time sensors can access this data. So what I would like to do is I just go into my notebook where I do big data research, state-of-the-art technology. I just log in with my credentials that talk to some smart contracts and some big data and blockchain technologies that fetch me the data that I can load securely and that I can then analyze and then see, okay, what kind of data I can get, which I purchase from a marketplace, and what kind of data then I can have there is available, and then also start measuring my air quality, humidity, and other things like, I don't know, loudness, which is a big factor in a big city. And in the end, once I'm done with my research, for now, everything is basically state-sponsored or there are like scientific grants, but maybe also as a scientist, I just want not only publish this as a PDF and share it with the scientific community, but also make data available openly and also share it with everybody else who wants to participate, look at my results, look at my steps that I take for analysis, and also look at my data. And this also I can do right from our scientific notebook, where I can put on some information about what I created and share it back to our marketplace that will now be introduced.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to explain the technical part. We have the Okometer here, and we also partner up with Beacon, which are over there, and FarmChain. So they put all this data they're collecting, put it to our marketplace. So we have a huge data pool. This is done via IOTA, so we don't have transaction fees. The sensors are just bought on Amazon or something. It's all open source, so you just buy the sensor, plug it in your outlet, and then you just collect the data and publish it, and hopefully earn money with it. So this scientist we saw just yet, he will just go to the platform, find the right data, and get the data, and pay each sensor who's involved in the data pack individually. So, and also he's doing the science on our website, so we have this distributed network he just notebook, I think, right? So he just explained that, and it's all done in the cloud. So the data is not leaving there. So whenever he stops paying, or the contract ends, he won't have access anymore. So next slide, please. The platform architecture is actually cross-blockchain because the POC is done with Ethereum smart contracts to do all the business logic, and IOTA, as the IoT part. So we have all the transactions, all the sensor data collected with the IOTA. We have real-time data support, which you can see here. So whenever IOTA, we call the IOTA, whenever he's flashing up, he's sending data to the blockchain, and you can see the data that here. So this is done just now. And also we collect data from our partners, which is also real-time, or could be real-time. It's all open source on our GitHub, you see later, and the hardware is also open source. So this prototype could be reproduced. Our marketplace is decentralized, so we are an MPO. We are not interested in making money out of this. We just put a platform there, and we will collect data ourselves and make money with that. We support direct payment through Ether and also direct access to the data, so whenever you're paid. So next slide, please. This is how it is done today. And next slide. So this is the smart contract where you can register and buy a sensor. Next slide. And that's the final architecture. So we have a decentralized architecture market. So, scientists can get data, it's open, and everybody can collect data and make money with it. Next slide. So you can find it on GitHub, and any questions, please just ask. Thank you.